Hey, welcome to Metabolic Nutrition. My name is Michaela, and I am your friendly clinical nutritionist and fitness coach who is extremely passionate about metabolic health. Did you know that blood sugar levels can directly impact blood pressure? If you're wondering how these two are connected, stick around. Now, just as a disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I do not give out health diagnoses. I am a nutritionist who gives out nutritional diagnoses, and I will always focus on how food impacts our health. So today's topic is very fascinating to me. Let's start with the basics. Blood sugar, or glucose, is the body's main source of energy. It's carried throughout the bloodstream and enters into your numerous cells to provide fuel to create energy for the cell. Blood pressure, on the other hand, is the force of the blood beating against your artery walls as your heart pumps blood throughout the body. When you eat a meal or a snack, your blood sugar levels will generally rise or spike, especially if you eat a meal rich in carbohydrate foods such as bread and pasta and chips and soda, etc. And it's normal for your blood sugars to rise after you eat these meals and then start to decline within about 2 to 3 hours after eating that meal. This is due to insulin, which has the awesome job of bringing blood sugars back down to baseline. However, when your blood sugar levels rise and stay high throughout the day due to constant snacking and stress and so on, this can cause damage to your blood vessels, especially over time of this continuously happening. Now, let me explain. Excess sugar in the blood can lead to inflammation and make your arteries stiff, less flexible, and more likely to become more narrow, which makes it harder for your heart to pump blood throughout the body, which can lead to, you guessed it, high blood pressure. This process also, unfortunately, over time can lead to poor blood circulation, heart attack, and stroke. Inflammation can cause fatty deposits to form in the blood vessel walls in the body's attempt to calm the inflammation. This is known as atherosclerosis, which contributes to the number one cause of death in America, heart disease. High blood sugar also makes your kidneys retain more water and more sodium. This extra fluid in the bloodstream creates more volume, which also in turn raises blood pressure. Here's where lifestyle choices come into play. Consistent snacking, lack of movement, living a high stress life, lack of quality sleep, and a diet high in processed carbohydrates and sugars can create blood sugar spikes throughout the day, which over time can contribute to a condition called insulin resistance. This condition is a major factor in both high blood sugar and high blood pressure. If you'd like to know more about insulin resistance, check out my video on insulin resistance. I linked it down below in the description. The good news is that you can break this cycle by adding in more daily fasting periods and cutting back on mindless snacking, balancing your meals with more fiber, protein, and healthy fat, which can stabilize blood sugar. Regular exercise like resistance training allows you to flex your muscles, which greatly sucks up excess sugar out of the blood. I'll talk more about muscle mass versus blood sugar in a later video. Other than that, also doing like 20-minute walks after a meal and stress reduction activities like meditation and yoga improves how your body uses insulin and lowers both blood sugar and blood pressure. Remember, small daily consistent actions can create big health wins. If you have any questions about your metabolic health, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, or you can find me at soulnf.com, where you can book a nutrition consultation with me. I'd love to help. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more metabolic nutrition topics. Next, I'm going to show you some foods that can help improve or reverse high blood pressure. And if you would like to know more about these foods and go more in depth about blood pressure, check out my blog post. I have it linked below in the description. See you next time.